What would you like to have done between now and, say, 12 months of being in this role?
Well, I think would have hopefully put in the foundations in terms of the funding arrangements for key projects going forward, and that's looking at over a 10-year period. For a lot of major projects, there's a lot of effort goes in the front end in terms of the planning, the preparation of business cases and all of that, but certainly that commitment to implementation and taking the range of strategies and plan that this council has agreed to over a period of time, and really making sure that they are executed and put into place, particularly also those where we have agreements with our other partners in terms of a commitment to undertake various actions.
Tell us why you were selected for the job and what makes you the right person to be on this commission at this particular time.
I've lived in Tauranga since 1985 and I have a professional planning background. And originally, in the early 1990s, I had been a Director of Planning and Environment for Tauranga City, and had spent some months as Acting Chief Executive. Of more recent times, I've chaired the Smart Growth Partnership, which is a grouping of the 3 councils and tangata whenua and wider community. So I've been independent chair of that for 20 odd years. So that's grouping or partnerships been responsible for developing the growth strategy and spatial plan looking out 50 years, and that's been committed to over a long period of time by all of the partners. So I've had a lot of experience in that strategic planning space, and given that combination of being local, I think they were some of the attributes that the Minister may have been looking for in terms of my appointment as a Commissioner.
What are some of the most important challenges this Commission faces immediately?
The immediate challenge, in my view, is the development of the long-term plan, which has a 10-year horizon, and that needs to be signed off by us by the middle of March, so that other processes can occur. So that's looking ahead for the next 10 years, and integral to that is in terms of the funding of obviously a range of projects, but particularly significant infrastructure projects to cater both for a deficit of infrastructure in some areas, but certainly what's required to accommodate growth and development and to generally support a growing community over the next 10-year period.
How will you consult with the public?
We've, to a degree, started that process already through our Commissioner clinics. So just providing the opportunity on a regular basis for people to come in, spend a bit of time with commissioners, talk about the issues that they see, and including what their expectations are and what they would like to see happen over a period of time. So that's a very informal process. And certainly once we have developed the draft plan, commissioners are very keen on actually taking that out and engaging with the community. So hopefully we get a good cross-section of organisations and people who are not only aware of the long-term plan, but also providing them with the opportunity to actually put their views forward for our consideration before we finalise the plan.
What's been some of the feedback you've heard already from some of the instances you've already gone out and spoken to a few people? What's the general feeling out there?
Certainly support for us as commissioners, an expectation that we will carefully consider matters, but also actually make decisions. And whether people may agree or disagree with the final decisions, it's about actually at least making a decision and moving forward on a range of initiatives and projects in the city. I think the other important part of that, we cannot do all of this alone, so engaging and working with our partners, for example Western Bay of Plenty District Council, the Bay of Plenty Regional Council, government, tangata whenua and the community generally.